Hey guys, it's Jacob from Team Insanity. Uploads every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And this is a video going to be talking about how to set up a YouTube channel. It's going to be in 3 parts. First, I'm going to be talking, then Nick, then Jake. I'm going to be talking about what it takes and what you need, like technology-wise, to make your YouTube channel. Now, if you're going to want to make channels, videos, you're going to want a decent setup. You're going to want a good camera. It doesn't have to be a good, we're using a $600 SLR right now. You don't need that. We started off with a Tachyon, and we even have videos like this. We just had gameplay footage. That's how we started out. We had a crappy little non-HD camera. Then we worked our way up to, we eventually got this, which is HD, about $299, about $250. You probably get them cheaper now. And then we got a replay, and now we got a digital SLR. So you're going to eventually work your way up, but like I said, you don't need to start off with a huge $600, $700 camera. You can start small, work your way up, but don't record with an iPhone. You don't want to have an iPhone and setting up YouTube videos, because we've had that happen with, not us, but we've seen channels, people sitting there with their phones, they're like, okay guys, this is how we're gonna, this is what we're doing. I don't need your iPhone. But don't make your videos with your phone. They're not HD, perfect HD cameras where they're gonna get nice, crisp footage. You don't want that. And you're just gonna be standing there, you want a nice tripod for it. You can't really set up a iPhone on a tripod. I mean, I think they have little lenses for iPhones that extend out to this big. Don't get those either. I've seen a girl at my school with one of those. We needed a good camera. She came in with a 3-foot lens on the end of her iPhone. Okay, you don't need those. Next, get a good tripod. First, when we started making, we didn't start making videos where we did reviews until we had this. We didn't use our head cameras. There's certain people that use their gameplay cameras and make reviews at them. We never did that. We waited till we got a nice, good HD camera to actually sit down and use videos. And that happened, we made those a long time ago. We didn't have a tripod. We stacked boxes on top of boxes until we got head length, and we set the camera on top. It worked. We kind of just like, Nick ripped it up, but it worked. But if you're going for the long haul, don't do that. We eventually got Jake had a tripod in his attic, and we used that. It was a little crappy one, but it worked. And you want a good tripod if you're gonna, what we did to make montages, we took this out onto the field. That's another thing that I'll get to in a second. But if you want to get a good tripod that's gonna be durable. You want it to be able to get shot and not fall apart. Don't get it too heavy. You don't want a huge one, like a professional photographer one. One that's gonna cost like 60 bucks, not too much. But, so, you want one that it can get shot up, but then it's going to be able to keep it steady. It's going to be keep the camera steady. Alright, so when you do get a nice HD camera, you're going to want to go out into the field and take some gameplay. Not the kind that you took from your head camera, but one to make better videos. Like we make montages that we come out with every once in a while. One that you're going to put a lot of time into and get nice shots of the players shooting their paint, playing out in the field. One that you're going to hopefully edit and upload to YouTube. That's another thing. You want to be able to be comfortable when you're out there. Now, I'm not going to lie, when you're recording, you're going to get hit. But that's what it takes to get good shots. It takes a while. That way, if you're a new player and you're not comfortable with getting shot, I do not recommend going out there and recording. Because the one thing about getting nice, good angled shots that are going to go good with your footage is, this is the hard part, getting out there and getting in the middle of it all and getting that great shot. You might get unloaded on, but that's what's worth it. You're getting shot all much, you're getting laned upon, but you're there to get that shot, remember it. Hopefully your camera won't get shot, but in case, things like Nick does, he wears a towel over his camera and it doesn't cover the lens, but it covers everything else. So that way if it does take a hit, it's gonna hopefully bounce off and the paint won't get in the camera. You're not really too much worrying about the paint actually hitting, like the ball hitting it, because that's not going to do a whole ton of damage. What you really want to be careful, I mean obviously if the ball has a screen, it might crack it, but you don't want the paint getting inside the camera, so that's going to damage it. You can't really, take apart the camera and get all inside all the mechanical stuff and just wipe down paint. It's not really going to work like that. If you have a SLR, like a nice big, really expensive camera, one thing you want to do is, I think we're going to have a video coming out. One thing you can do, a lot of professionals do that when they're shooting at the tournaments. You get a box of paint, empty box of paint, and you cut out a little hole to where you can fit the camera, the SLR, inside the paint box, and you can have everything covered. So if the ball gets hit, it's just going to break on top of the box. It's cardboard, it's nice and it's durable. It's not going to break if it's hit. And the only thing sticking out is you got a little hole on the inside, a little glory hole to stick your lens through. Alright, so now that we talked about the camera and what you need and how to get out on the field, I'm going to talk about my setup and what we use. So like I said, we use a T5i SLR for our camera, and once we take all the footage, even from a replay, or even this camera we use every once in a while, and the SLR, you're going to bring out your computer. Here's another thing. You're going to want a nice setup, nice kind of powerful computer that's going to be able to handle all this. On my screen, I have dual screen monitors, which helps a ton. When you have one screen and you're editing, especially for editing, which is I do a ton of editing, and you want multiple windows open. It's hard to have an editing program up and then have that scrunched off to the side and then have 3 other windows open with the gameplay in the folders. Or what takes extra long is when you have the editing software taken up and you have to go all the way to the top left, click File, search through your computer. When you can have 3, when you can have 2 monitors, people say once you go 2, you can never go back. I completely agree with them. I can never go back to 1 monitor. I use this computers at school or upstairs. It's super hard. Once you go 2, it's hard to go back. I've heard the same with once you go 3 computers. The more you go, the more you realize what you can do with those computers. So I have my Sony Vegas up here on my left and my Paintball folder on my right, which I'm going to get into that. But I just drag my folders into the left side, cut it up, edit it how I want, render the video, and upload it to YouTube. And I'll have YouTube sometimes up on the right screen, because you can move these. With these folders, they're okay to, because you don't really not paying attention. So I can have multiple windows open on the right screen while I'm actually working on my left screen. Another thing, when you're editing, you're going to want a good editing software. Movie Studio is okay. I mean, Windows Maker is okay. Maybe 5 years ago was okay. You can't do anything with that right now. I mean, you could, but if you want some decent editing and effects and graphics, you're going to want to go with a nice editing program. Sony Vegas Movie Studios are good. Not Movie Studio Pro, because those cost about $600. Same with After Effects. Those are going to cost a good chunk of change. What you want is the Sony Vegas Movie Studios. I think the latest one was Movie Studio 12 Platinum. Those cost about $80. I'm using Platinum 10 or 11 back when I got it 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. That cost $85. And some things that Sony does is once they come out with the new product, they don't let you buy the older product online. You're gonna have to go to like Best Buy or Circuit City. If those, I don't even think they're around anymore. You're gonna have to go to an electronic dealer and actually buy them, because once they come out with their new one, I don't think they sell their old ones anymore. It's just what they do. So you're most likely, if you want to buy online like I did, you're gonna have to buy their newest one. It's okay. It doesn't cost much. You can get it for $100 or less. I don't recommend getting over $150. Keep it with the, you know, above 70, below 120. That will get you good running. I've been using this for 3 years. The montages that you see us do, all the videos, all the effects, this is what we use. We use Sony Vegas Movie Studio. It's a great program. It's easy to learn, and you may think that once you, a year after using it, you know everything to know about it. I've had this, like I said, 3 years. I'm still learning a ton about it. There's so much stuff that are hidden in this program that you need to learn to make your videos so much better. Trust me, if you take the time to learn about the program you're using, any software, the program that you're using, it's going to open up a huge, like, broad vision of what you can actually do now. Okay, so now that we got past the editing program, what you're going to want when you take your folders and videos off your camera, so you're going to want it on a nice, safe place on your computer to keep. So you don't want all your videos. I did it before when I first started. I had them all scattered across the desktop. Please do not do that. I actually deleted like 3 in a month's worth that no one knows about. I never told anyone else. I just said, hey, this is when we start recording. Actually, we had about 2 months of video prior to that I deleted that's never been uploaded. So keeping a nice folder. You want to be organized. That's the key thing to when you have a bunch of footage. On this is a terabyte right here. I doubt you can see it, but I'm not going to unplug it. Because I have a video rendering right now as we're speaking. That's going to go up Sunday, which is a week from before this. So I'm not going to unplug the terabyte. But on that terabyte, throughout 2013, I have 450 gigabytes worth of footage. And that's going to take up a whole lot of space on your computer, so be prepared for that. Your computer may run slow, or you may not do the download, because I play games on my computer. I use Steam. I got a good graphics card. I always play games on my computer. But when I'm downloading games, video games, and I have 450 gigabytes, you're going to run low on some memory and RAM and all that stuff, so you're going to run low. So before I put all this on the terabyte, which maybe a couple days ago, I had 20 gigabytes left out of 1,000 on my computer. Only 20 left out of the entire 2013. It took about all my computer. So after a new year, put it on a terabyte, keep it somewhere safe, and somewhere where it's not going to be get damaged at all. That way you can plug it back in when you need to and use it. But like I said with organization, I have a Paintball folder. It's the only folder on my right screen, on my right desktop. This year, it used to have Paintball 2014. Now it's got Paintball 2014. I have separate subfolders. Ask Us Anything, bloopers, gameplay, intros, montage, our music, and our reviews. Each thing there's a folder for reviews. That's where we put on, obviously, our reviews. I have for our intros. Each of our montage goes into a separate one. Ask Us Anything, bloopers, gameplay. In that gameplay, you're going to see January, which is you're going to have each of the months in that gameplay, and obviously it's only January, first month of the year, so you're going to go into January, and once you go into January, you go to one of our names, Jake, me, Nick. One of our names is going to be in there, and once you click on that, uploaded, non-uploaded. Uploaded, that's going to be all the footage that has been uploaded this month of that year of that person's name. You have to remember, keep yourself organized. You don't want to be going through, let's see, this is year, I'm not sure what year this is because I mixed up my 2014 with my 2013 year, and I never put the uploaded and the not uploaded, or not uploaded and the uploaded after I put it to YouTube, and now I can't find my footage for when I want to make a good video or put some other footage together to make a montage, but you can't find it because you never took the time to organize. So that's pretty much the big main concepts to making a channel technical wise. You need to have a good camera, a good tripod, make sure you're willing to go out there and get hit, have a good setup, a couple cameras. Obviously you don't need a couple cameras, you can have one designated camera, but make sure you have enough room on your computer, because if you go through with it, it's going to take a long time to gather it. It's going to take a lot of space. So make sure you have the correct organization, the correct software to make your footage, make it look nice, because you don't want to be putting up crappy iPhone footage that you made in Windows Movie Maker and you just have 144p videos. Potato. You have crappy footage. When you have footage like this, you can render it into 1080p HD, which looks one of the best, it is the best quality you can get on YouTube. So, thanks for watching this part. Nick's gonna come up next and tell you what it takes to get your team out there and your YouTube channel out there, to spread it across to anywhere so people will look up your channel, like media-wise. So thanks for watching this segment, and I don't know, keep watching.
Hey guys, it's Nick from Team Insanity. I'm going to be talking about how to promote your YouTube channel. First off, at the local field, you want to get to know everybody there. That's the best thing you can do when you're starting off with 1 to 2 subscribers on your YouTube channel. Then you're going to start wanting to get close to everybody, start learning their names, start playing with them, being friendly, sharing your camera if you have one. Then you want to get everybody, start telling them about your YouTube channel. You want to have a good name that's relevant to YouTube. Like our first name, I don't want to talk about it, but it was hard to tell people what it was, and then finally we got it straightened out to where it was Team Insanity Paintball. Made it easier on them, made it easier on us. Then you're going to start hanging flyers and stuff like that with pull tabs that have your YouTube channel on it and your Facebook. We just recently got one, so we did that. And then I'm going to talk about when you start traveling to other fields, distant fields, stuff like that, even when you're just out at McDonald's or something. Start telling people about your YouTube channel, start talking about how you play paintball, have fun, all that. And then you're just going to start moving to social media. We just recently got that Facebook. Just recently started promoting it, making everybody from our YouTube channel go like it so we can start using it. That's like the best way, because a lot of people don't check YouTube every single day like some of our subscribers do, which we like. On Facebook, you can share it to all your friends at school, you can share it to other people's, and if you really want to, you can pay money and have them promote it for you. Other than that, there's like no real other ways to promote your YouTube channel besides just getting the word out everywhere you go.
Hey guys, it's Jake. I'm going to be the last part of this segment. Hope everything's been helpful so far. But lastly, the biggest thing about YouTube is this is a full-time job. Okay, it really is. Constantly, every single day, I'm looking on all of the paintball websites. I'm reading about every single gun, so I know what I want to talk about, and I know what all the gear is basically that comes out, so I know I'm not putting out bullshit content when I make my video. The biggest thing that you guys want to do is that look around. You have to listen to your subscribers. That was the biggest thing. You guys wanted to see a contour and replay video side by side. We did a contour versus replay video. You guys want to see how to make a paintball channel. We're giving you how to make a paintball channel. So really, completely honest, you just have to like listen to your fans. The more you listen and the more that you spew out information, that good information and helpful to people, the more and more your channel is going to grow. But when you start off, don't expect to just get 50 subscribers on the first day. It's not going to happen. You might get one subscriber at the most a month. The biggest thing is get, like we said in the first one, get the helmet camera and just promote it at your local field first. That's the biggest thing. Just promote everything at your local field and then start doing your reviews. So you can get used to the whole YouTube thing, and you can start, uploading, and you kind of have a feel for what you're doing. You have to stay very organized with your uploads. You have to try what we did. We made an uploading schedule that also helps growing your channel. But yeah, it's like a full-time job. It really is. You have to dedicate every single day, and don't expect to get paid $1 million either. We're not getting paid anything for doing this at all. But don't expect, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get free gear. Dye doesn't send us anything cool. Empire doesn't send us anything cool to review. So really, don't think of it like you're gonna get some cool stuff, like you're gonna get 100,000 subscribers and people are just gonna hop on the bandwagon to send you stuff. It's not gonna be like that. It took us like 2 years to get where we're at right now, and it is so long, and it is so boring, and it is super hard getting started out. And I still like to think that we're still starting, even though we have a little bit more than a lot of other people. There's still a lot bigger channels than us. Yeah, just stick with it. The other thing is that I'm just going to tell you right now, if you can't handle people hating on you, there's no point starting a YouTube channel, because anyone can post anything that they want on the internet. They can spew out complete bullshit just to try to hurt your feelings. Me, I sit there and I laugh about it, and I like seeing you guys hate on the videos. Keep on hating. I love it. It's very funny, especially seeing people comment about stuff that's completely not right, or oh, you're such a fucking wiper or something. I don't even know. It's just stupid bullshit that little kids like to post about. But that's the biggest thing, is you have to learn how to deal with hate. Be like Lil Wayne, I guess. Lil Wayne is like the most hated person in the world. You have to learn how to deal with it. You're gonna get a lot of people that don't like your opinion. That's the biggest thing. Stick to your guns. Build up an opinion. Try to test everything that you do. Say before you do an invert mini review, don't just go out and use it one time and do a review on it. We're not like that. We go out and we test everything for at least a month before we at least do a review on it. You can do unboxings and stuff like we do, but you want to at least do a lot of research, a lot of looking, even watch other YouTube channels, watch other YouTube videos. And that's what I do, is I'll sit and I'll just browse YouTube for one full day, like a snow day, because we have fucking 2 feet of snow outside right now. I'll just sit at home, browse YouTube, and just see what everyone else is doing that I don't like. So in my videos, I can go and correct that in my videos, so I know, hey, this person, I don't like what they're saying right here, or I wish that they had this in their video, and then I'll go back and I'll remake videos sort of in a way that are just, in my opinion, way better, that people just left out and missed. So just biggest thing is do your research. It's like a full-time job, and you're not going to get paid shit for it, by the way. And, you know, we're not making $1 million off YouTube, but it's a lot of fun. That's the other thing. It's a lot of fun. You're going to enjoy it, hopefully. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. It's not for everyone. It costs a lot more money. Actually, it costs a lot of money. One reason why a lot of people don't do it is because it costs as much as most people's like high-end gear setups just to get started. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So like I said, deal with the hate, stick with your guns, you know, stay with what you're preaching, I guess you can say. And I mean, that's the biggest stuff I have for you guys. I hope that all of this stuff that we have compiled into one video helps you guys out. But yeah, go watch some more YouTube videos, go build up opinions about the guns and stuff that you have, and just start reviewing them. Just stick to your guns, and it's going to be a very, very slow process. It's going to feel like forever. Just don't get bored of it. You have to stick with it, and that's what we've done, and look where we're at. I can't believe how far we've gotten so far. I can remember when we were texting each other when we'd get like 1 subscriber every month. So thank you guys. Thanks for subscribing to us and all this stuff. I hope this video helps you guys out. Good luck starting your new YouTube channel. One last thing that a lot of people have been talking about before I leave. People keep on saying, hey, Team Insanity, we're starting a YouTube channel. Will you help us out, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we will help you out. There's only certain ways we will help you out, though. Is if you're putting out stuff, if you have one video and it's terrible quality and you have like an iPhone, you're like, hey guys, you get my invert mini review there, like Jacob said earlier. Nah, we're not going to help you out. For us to help you out, we have to like your content. We'll give all the support in the world to paintball channels that we enjoy, that kind of stuff. We're not going to give support to people that we don't think deserve it. So for you guys that we've supported so far, that you guys watch and we talk about, the other people that we talk about, those people are proven, they are tested by us, I guess you can say. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helps you guys out. Comment what you want to see in the next couple videos. Peace.